Hi Taurus, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always check what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Taurus, I'll be channeling messages coming through for the collective of your sign, and then we'll tie it together with the cards that will be showing up. So I feel like for many of you, you're trying to overcome something here. Five of Cups confirms it in the sense that I feel like many of you have been let down. I feel like there's a lot of nervousness with you recently, or there has been a specific circumstance that you can't shake off your system. And for many of you, it's like you have many things going for you, or many things you are aware are going at your favor, but there's this one specific issue nagging you. And throughout the month of May continues to have that effect, because I feel like for many of you, Taurus, you are experiencing here delusionment with something, and so there's a need to process this a little longer. For many of you, it's not new. It's something that has been dragged or is being dragged into the month of May that has already started in the previous months. Others of you, it's just like the month might start in a little bit of a disappointing note, but for many of you, it has to deal with your focus, because here with the Five of Cups, it's very clear that not all is lost. It's just your perception of it. So you can see that the two cups are still there behind this figure, representing that there's still something that can be saved, something that can be done about an issue, a problem, or again, this disappointment that you might have been dealing with. And for many of you, Taurus, there's a lesson around not crying over spilled milk, not putting, a lot of pressure into just this narrative of why did this happen, and more into what can I do now to still, guard something, protect something, make something work. I feel like even though cups usually represents emotions and relationships, I do feel like for some, it's something that took place or is taking place more related to you not getting something the way you wanted, either professionally, materially, financially. Like for some of you, it's like feeling that you failed on something, or something just didn't turn out to be how you wanted. Yeah, I feel like for many of you, there might have been something that made you feel sad, or is making you feel like your sense of self is not being validated through work or certain accomplishments or professional standing, that you're having. It's like you're not feeling appreciated or looked at the way some of you would want. For others of you, I also feel like it's like you're feeling someone else's kind of sadness, and there's another group of Taurus that need to be careful about not letting the weight of other people's, opinion or state of feeling being carried over your shoulders. For many of you, it's like that message, you did what you needed to do, you were honest. So it could be that someone is sad over you, and it also causes you affliction, emotional affliction. Yeah, but I feel like for some of you that either you had to come clean or be truthful towards someone, and maybe you hurt their feelings. I feel like over time they will get over it. And for some, there's still something here to be recovered. So if this is, for example, like an altercation or an issue with, a loved one that you still want to have in your life, or a friend, it's still possible to mend what has been here shook emotionally, because you're not on the same page as someone else's. Or because for others of you Taurus, you couldn't reciprocate someone else's feelings, intentions towards you. But it's like, it's someone dear. Like, maybe you had to turn down an offer, but it's not like something indifferent to you. I feel like there's that real sense of this person, whoever it is, or from whom this opportunity came, it was dear to you, it meant something to you, hence the sadness. But you might be, you know, like, for some of you Taurus, you need to be careful because you're like a sponge, an emotional sponge right now, and other people's feelings or opinions or states and conditions can kind of become your own, and there needs to be some separation of what's your feelings versus their feelings. Again, Ace of Pentacles. Some of you are really wanting to start something, pursue something for your material life different. And I feel like there's either like a new job or a sum of money coming over May and ahead to help you pursue your dreams or to pursue something in a different way that maybe initially didn't work, or initially didn't have the funds, or you were expecting some funds and it didn't come through and that's why you're sad, or you were expecting a promotion, a raise, things of that nature, and it didn't happen. Know that it will. And I feel like this also has a lot to deal with the fact that we are in Mercury retrograde in your sign, Taurus. So there's a lot of, you know, rewriting, redoing. Here in your case, like having a chance to have a second chance on something, or have an opportunity to have a do-over over something that didn't went through or took place at first, but at a second you might get a second chance, or again a specific amount of money or a job opportunity elsewhere in a different place or from a different outlet. And so this is why not all is lost. This is why there's, for many of you, still a direction, still a way to get you towards where you want to go, especially materially, professionally, and financially. And if there has been delays within money arriving, you know, in May, I feel like things start to clear and there's more financial flow and this this energy of currency, you know, like it's really about a flow coming in of cash for many of you. But it's in the unconscious, so definitely it's still something like as you begin the month, you might not be seeing. How is this going to happen? You might really feel like very negative about this, but as the month unfolds and you're being pushed to look at other opportunities, I feel like it will get clearer to you that you're about to manifest some amount of abundance or professional opportunity and progression that maybe you lost hope you would. And I feel like for many of you Taurus, you're growing amazingly in terms of the material evolution you want to have. This is just a bump in the road up until like the fall period, up until October in particular. There's this sense of this arch of time where you can, you know, manifest and create opportunities for more abundance and prosperity, and opportunities for you to invest or be invested, the ways you look for to have a better quality of life. And I feel like some of you Taurus, you're so invested in your career and your money that it's like you don't look at anything else. And for some, this is why maybe you've turned down someone else's emotional move on you or attempt to get you in a more personal, you know, context. It could be that you're so hyper-focused there that it's really hard for you to get yourself into entanglements, especially if you're dealing with the fire sign energy. So an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius influence, someone with that fire signature heavy on their own birth chart or in their character development. I feel like this King of Wands is like, again, looking at you when there's someone here that truly have this like passionate focus. And during the month of May, you might have your back turned to this person, but they're still looking at you here. So even if you rejected someone, or if you're not seeing someone's interest towards you, they're going to start to get closer. But the feeling is that there's many of you that are not going to be like opening a door for this person, or at least not easily. For others of you that are in a relationship and are, you know, happy with your current relationship circumstances and status, I just feel like you're going to go into a phase where it's not your priority, and the relationship can go through its, you know, moments of clashes, because I feel like either you having a partner or a fling, or someone, you know, not in a serious committed relationship or in a committed relationship, I just feel like there's someone crazy over you. So regardless of you not having your focus there, or you just going through other issues right now, this person is still going to be there. And for Taurus that are in relationships, I just feel like for some of you Taurus that are in relationships and things have not been, you know, easy to, you know, find an agreement, I feel like some of you during the month of May might be considering giving up. But know that your partner or the person you're dealing with will not let it go easily, or will not let you give up easily, because this person, you're dealing with someone very persistent and someone that is not a quitter at all, even when they should quit. In other cases, there could also be a situation of someone just bothering you, being so persistent that it actually bothers you. So I hope you have a great month. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.